Hello and welcome to Jamaica Magazine. I'm your host, Theodore Henry. Yes, the summer break has started, as most, if not all, schools are on summer vacation. Students, parents, and guardians are getting much-needed rest from the hustle and the bustle of getting to school. So, our program today is to help you make the right plans for a glorious summer.
The heat, the dryness, and the desperate need for some cool air. All signs that summer is near. School doors are about to be locked, and parents may not know what to do with their flock. Well, here's a summary thing to do. Register your child in the Jamaica 4-H Club's summer camp at the Denby 4-H Center. It's happening under the theme, Using Agriculture to Promote Discipline. The camp will run from July 10 to 15 for children aged 12 to 18. Come prepared to have lots of fun and participate in activities such as Culture Night, Sports Day, agro-related training, agro-processing lab experience, and farming, to name a few. Register now at any 4-H parish office.
Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, July 3, 2023. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, is receiving a major boost to its mobility following the provision of approximately $428 million in grant aid from the government of Japan. The money is being provided through Japan's Economic and Social Development Program and will be used to purchase 5 ambulances and 33 pickups for the JCF. An exchange of notes between both governments was signed at the Ministry of Finance last Friday to facilitate the arrangement. The funds will come through the Consolidated Fund.
And it's because Jamaica has a strong record of fiscal management that meets international standards that governments feel comfortable to provide budget support to our country.
The grant is expected to significantly improve the country's ability to effectively tackle criminality and to better respond to emergency situations.
This grant aid program is aimed at strengthening Jamaica's capacity for stabilizing society.
Jamaica is very serious about addressing crime, and Japan is showing how much they're willing to partner and support our serious efforts.
State Minister of National Security Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn outlined how the pickups would be distributed.
The parishes that will set to be beneficiaries of these include St. Catherine North, St. Andrew South, St. Thomas, South St. Mary, Portland, Westmoreland, St. James, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, Hanover, Trelawney, and Kingston East.
The Specialized Operations Branch will also receive 2 of the pickups. The ambulances will be used by the JCF's Medical Services Branch to transport sick and/or injured members of the force. 1 unit will be deployed to each of the JCF's 5 areas. A new 20,000-gallon tank and various rainwater harvesting mechanisms have been installed at Albertown High School in Trelawney to address the long-standing water issues faced by the institution. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Senator Matthew Samuda, officially commissioned the $4.5 million investment on Thursday. The upgrade was spearheaded by Rural Water Supply Limited, which also laid 350 feet of pipe, installed guttering, and donated 8 black tanks and a pumping system. This project should serve more than 800 students, as well as teaching and ancillary staff at the school, where the water storage capacity has been increased to 50,000 gallons.
We will make the investments in the capacity of water storage right across the length and breadth of this country, especially in rural schools, to ensure not an hour of learning loss can be attributed to water supply.
Acting Principal of Albertown High School, Janice Skeen Miller, says the addition of 20,000 gallons will alleviate the need to purchase water at $40,000 per load from Falmouth or Christiana in Manchester.
And so we are really grateful for this initiative, and I'm confident that it will serve to benefit us as teachers and the student body. We are thankful and we trust that the students and teachers will use it and be grateful for the fact that we no longer have to spend all that money on water.
The National Fisheries Authority, NFA, is making it clear that only UC Rosal Windalco has been issued a permit to restock the Rio Cobre River with tilapia seed stock. The NFA released a press statement on Saturday to address questions, concerns, and pronouncements raised in the media regarding the restocking of the Rio Cobre. It asserts that UC Rosal's permit allows for the company to refill the river with no more than 30,000 fry and fingerling tilapia at several locations. The exercise, which got underway on Friday, June 30, is a component of plans to restore the river's fish population after a fish kill in July 2022. A total of 8,000 tilapia seed stock were replenished in the Rio Cobre, more than 4,000 were introduced at Flat Bridge, and over 4,000 were added to the Rio Pedro tributary near the Bog Walk Bridge. The tilapia varieties added were black perch, red tilapia, and Rocky Mountain. A condition of the permit is that an environmental freshwater expert be engaged to undertake environmental assessments prior to, during, and after the restocking activity. This environmental expert was engaged by Windalco and carried out extensive research prior to the commencement of the restocking activity. The NFA says the release of seed stock at other locations will be guided by and based on ecological assessment of the aquatic environment. This assessment includes analysis of the water quality, as well as the composition, abundance, and diversity of the fauna and flora to provide a fulsome view of the health of the river and the capacity of potential sites to receive introduced fish. The NFA says it will continue to keep an eye on the restocking activities at each site to ensure that the fishing community's livelihoods are positively impacted. The Ministry of Sport, through the Sports Development Foundation, SDF, has pledged $35 million in sponsorship to the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association, J3As. $10 million will go towards preparations for the National Senior and Junior Championships trials from July 6 to 9 inside the National Stadium. The remaining $25 million is committed to helping with costs associated with preparation for the World Athletics Championships in Budapest.
I also want to announce that in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, we will be establishing a Jamaica House in Budapest at the World Athletics Championships. The idea is to leverage the world-class performance of our athletes to encourage people to buy Jamaica, utilizing our music, our culture, and our food.
More than 400 athletes are expected to compete in 60 events at the upcoming National Senior and Junior Championships, as they vie for spots on Jamaica's teams competing at several international championships later this year. The senior athletes will compete for spots at the 19th World Athletics Championships, which is scheduled for August 19 to 27 in Budapest, Hungary. Their junior colleagues will compete for spots at the NACAC Under-18 and Under-23 Championships in July, as well as the Pan American Under-20 Athletics Championships and the Under-18 Commonwealth Youth Games in early August. And finally, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security says it is making every effort to have pension arrears payments delivered by Tuesday, July 4. Some National Insurance Scheme NIS pensioners did not see their pension arrears for the months of April and May reflected in their bank accounts on June 30. The ministry says the delay is due to a technical issue and has affected some pensioners who receive their NIS pension benefits via direct deposits into their bank accounts. The ministry has apologized for any inconvenience caused and says it's working with its financial partners to have the issues urgently resolved. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.
The 50 trucks that are coming into the system by the end of the financial year will give us further room to work. But again, I'm going to say it, and if I sound like a recurring decimal, I will always be saying it. If we provide a garbage truck for every community in Jamaica, that will not change if the mindset of the people is not prepared to accept the changes that is required. We can't talk about how dirty the country is when we ourselves are contributing to that. When people continue to create mini dumps, driving in their vehicles, not just public transport, but some of the most fancy and expensive vehicles that you see driving on the road, wind down the window, out goes the drinks bottle and the cup and the patty bag. The country needs to be more matured when it comes on to how we dispose of garbage.
It's summertime and you're rearing to take on the wide, open spaces and go wherever it leads you. Whether it's on land, air, or sea, there's a world to explore, and fishing might just be an option to take you away from the hustle and bustle of it all. On Thursday, June 29, we celebrated International Fisherman's Day, and Fisheries Minister Floyd Green took a spin on the high seas. Let's see how the day went in this next feature.
Jamaica's shores witnessed 26,000 fearless individuals rise before dawn, braving the unpredictable waters day after day. They are the Jamaican fishers.
My name is Jason Garden, otherwise known as Froggy. I'm a fisherman on the Peter Bank and also on the inner bank. I basically go to sea 5 days a week from the weather. Good. So, yeah man, welcome to my beach and let's go fishing, right?
They are the backbone of a vibrant coastal community, and today, on International Fisherman's Day, we celebrate their unwavering spirit, resilience, and connection to the sea.
Hard enough.
With each sunrise, they set out on their boats, guided by the rhythms of the tides and the whispers of the wind. The sea becomes their classroom, teaching them patience, courage, and the art of survival. But their journey is not without challenges. The sea, like life itself, can be unpredictable. They face treacherous storms, uncertain catches, and the hard work to provide for their families and feed the nation. They share their experience and knowledge of the sea.
Yeah, what type of fishing is this now, Jason?
Right now we're doing some trolling. As you can see, we're using a wire line.
Okay.
Mainly to catch wahoo, kingfish, and barracuda. Over here we're using a plastic line to catch some tuna.
Tuna?
Yeah. We'll catch a wahoo and the kingfish and also, but the tuna love the plastic line, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. We're in a 200 feet of water, right? Okay, cool. After I get the privilege to carry out the minister today, so I don't see how I don't want to try my best to make him catch a fish today, so yes, because the next time the camera turn on, the minister will be fighting something, you know?
How long you been fishing, Jason?
Minister, you know, I'm 38 and I'm fishing from a 12-year-old. Minister, the fish them get less. Fish them get less. We have to fishing hard, we have to use different methods of catching the fish. Only little changes. I never use a set net. And eventually I have to do that because the fishing population get less. Fish them get wiser to Minister. I want them to go to school. Yes, Minister.
Yeah.
This is my navigation. A very good GPS 78. Highly recommend all fishermen should have one of these, yeah? We have a little safety measure here in case we have
an emergency.
On a ship apart, we can take out a little Easy to use. All fisherman. Put him together. Yes, man.
Why that low?
Light pump, minister. We have a flare.
Okay.
Yeah, we can light. Yeah. And all fishermen have one of these. Also, a good waterproof flashlight.
Okay.
Highly recommended, yeah. Shallow water fishing. Grass and rock on the banks. Not much to catch again. We do hook and line in the deep. Yeah, we use like the electric rod them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fishing like 1,200 feet of water.
Okay.
Yeah, basically 400 meters sometimes. Yeah.
And the results are good?
Yeah, man, and we even get better price.
Absolutely.
With those kind of fish, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys are red fish. We do spear fishing, but not so healthy for the reef.
No, yeah.
No, so we
Cut that out.
I saw like a boy I come up where one of them look like him, turn fisherman too, you see?
Okay.
So if I continue to spear the fish them out of the reef, you know I'm going to have nothing to catch, right, Captain?
Agree.
So me put the spear gun aside.
So so when you just started, just like 30, well, yeah, 20 odd years ago, there was a lot more fish in the shallow areas.
Yes, man. When we just started, we never need more than about 8 pot. 8 fish
That's
pot.
all.
That's all. Right now, if you don't have 100 odd, it don't make no sense.
So you know we had started doing like some protected areas to try and build back the fish population. You think that's a good idea?
Definitely, man. We need that. We really need that. I wouldn't mind if the whole reef inside I could have protected.
And make everybody go out.
Everybody go out for fish, yeah.
I love captaining the boat, most of all. Love seeing the fish and the lobster and the chops. You know? Give me a different peace of mind when I'm out at sea as well. It make my mind rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What more you think can be done to help fishermen?
Well, as you said, sanctuary. Yeah, because Jamaica water is overfished. You know? So if we can get in some more sanctuary so the fish can breed up and go out, that would be good.
How old are you, Dante?
Well, I'm 20.
And how long you been going to sea?
From I'm 14.
So you catch a barracuda.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Minister, man, who keep him far from you.
Yeah. Yeah!
Whoa! Lobster is not in season now, lobster season closed.
Yeah.
Minister,
Yes.
you want to be the one to release him for me, please?
Yes. Yeah, so even though it's caught, we put it back because
we can't-
lobster is not in season now.
We can't stop it from going in
Yeah.
the trap, but when it comes, we release it.
Fisheries is by far one of our most important sectors here in Jamaica, and I really want to commend the hard-working fishermen and women who go out almost daily to ensure that we have the most wonderful seafood on our table. On this International Fisherman's Day, I just want to commend, thank, appreciate all the fishers, and to say the ministry is here to support you. We will be rolling out a number of programs across this year, including one, supplying you with inputs. We're going to be starting what we call a production input relief program for you, because we know that the cost of lines and those things are very challenging. So we're going to help you subsidize some of that over the course of the next year. We also know that the fisherman beaches need some work. So in terms of the restroom facilities, things of that nature, we're going to be working on that. But importantly, I think one of the best things that have come out today is the fact that we need to protect our ocean. We need to develop more sanctuaries where our fish can grow and flourish again. So we're going to be helping the fishermen to go deeper out while we protect more of our near shore so that we can bring back the population, so that we can have decades and generations of fishermen and women. So, happy International Fisherman's Day.
We salute the Jamaican fishers whose passion and dedication light the way forward for future generations to follow. May their legacy forever remain etched in the heart of this proud nation. Amid the adversity, a profound sense of community prevails. United by a shared passion for their craft, together they lend a hand, offer guidance, and find solace in the company of those who understand the passion they feel. Happy International Fisherman's Day to the brave and resilient Jamaican fishers who embody the true spirit of the sea.
Children are the future, and ensuring our future is healthy requires that children are always provided with nutritious foods to grow well and live long. Unhealthy diets high in sugar, salt, and fat consumed by children may make them obese and prone to non-communicable diseases later in life. Healthy foods and beverages not only help them learn better, but also protects them from non-communicable diseases such as some cancers, diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular diseases in their childhood and adult life. So, whether it's at home, in the lunch bag, or at school, let's make healthy foods and beverages for our children the only rule.
It's never too early to learn how to take care of yourself. And with all the shenanigans of summer, now is a good time as any to reinforce the message to children and teenagers.
Anna, you know you're special, very, very special to me, Anna.
Yes, Mom, I know.
And today I want to have a special conversation with you about taking care of your body.
Okay, Mom, what do you mean?
Alright, so today we're going to talk about taking care of a very special part of your body, and that's your heart. Do you feel the heart beating? Yes, and I'm going to talk to you about taking care of your heart.
Oh, I see. Yes, I learned about the heart in school.
Wow, you're so smart.
You normally go unaware of it beating 100,000 times per day as you move about. But what if it stopped and you could have prevented that? This complex and delicate organ is responsible for pumping the blood supply that carries oxygen and the nutrients needed for your body to function properly. It's time to stop and find out what you need to do to keep your heart beating. Professor Ernest Madu is an internationally recognized nuclear cardiologist, as well as the founder and chairman of the Heart Institute of the Caribbean. He tells us what is normal in heart health.
If you're looking for what is a normal heart rate, it's usually, we say, it's about 60 to 100 beats per minute. Normal blood pressure, we want to keep it systolic, the top one. It should be around 120. And the bottom one should be less than 70. Those will be what we'll consider normal. If it's high, it's hypertension. If it is low, it's hypotension. So very high blood pressure is not good. Very low blood pressure can also cause problems. A very high heart rate is a problem. Very low heart rate is also a problem.
It's only about the size of a fist, but has a huge responsibility as it bears the weight of supporting all the other organs in the body. To practice good heart health, you will first need to understand the risks of having a bad heart.
Cardiovascular diseases, including heart disease and stroke, are the commonest cause of death and disability in Jamaica. We estimate, just from our own studies, we estimate that perhaps more than 7,500 people have a heart attack every year in Jamaica the first time. And then about half of that number have a second heart attack. Many people with heart attack will not survive unless appropriate intervention happen in a timely manner.
Leading the cause factors for poor heart health is obesity and preconditions such as diabetes and hypertension. The call remains loud for people to take seriously the lifestyle changes that support hearty living. Parents are encouraged to develop this culture in their children.
Parents must adequately inform themselves because you can't train somebody in what you don't know. Encourage your children to get out of the house and be active and exercise, and watch your children what they eat and make sure their weight is ideal, and begin early to train the children on the ways, the habits that they need to form early in life, that can help to keep their risk for heart disease at bay.
Research in the field of cardiology is growing, providing more information to help us make wise choices for our heart health.
One of the major causes of heart failure, especially in Black people, that is recognized now is called cardiac amyloidosis. And it used to be almost universally fatal. But now there are treatment options and there are diagnostic mechanisms for this. We're working with Yale University to launch that project here in Jamaica. So there's been a mountain of advances happening, whether it's cardiac imaging, personalized medicine, genomic treatment strategies, remote patient monitoring.
On a personal level, Jamaicans are being urged to get active and do regular medical checkups.
We also have to be mindful about the role of exercise and physical activity in protecting ourselves from heart disease and other non-communicable ailments that are associated with sedentary lifestyles or inactivity. The Minister of Health, Dr. Tufton, has been aggressive in pushing Jamaicans to get out and exercise, and I think that is a step in the right direction. Early detection is very important. We need to recognize that the idea that every pain is gas is not helpful. When people feel that discomfort, they need to seek medical attention.
Mom, so what can I do to take care of my heart?
So Anna, you have to exercise. So like playing that you always do. And also Anna, I need you to start eating those veggies, even the ones that you don't like. And I need you to go to bed on time as well. And guess what? Never forget to laugh, alright? Never forget to laugh. And you must not forget these tips, alright Anna? You must take this throughout your life.
Thank you so much for this talk, Mom. I will never forget it.
Alright, my sweet Anna.
Thank you for being with us today on Jamaica Magazine. Join us again tomorrow for another interesting journey. Of course, you can visit our website, jis.gov.jm, for more news you can use. On behalf of the entire team, I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.